First observation. 93% of the businesses created worldwide are replication of existing business. So yes, indeed, observation is a crucial activity. Navi Raju, in his book Jugaad Innovation, mentions the story of a Chinese manufacturer, Haier, which noticed that some farmers were using washing machines to clean up potatoes. From this observation, they customized and built a machine for that purpose, cleaning and peeling potatoes, a machine that turned into a big success. Tata, the Indian manufacturer, built the famous Tata Nano, the ultra-low-cost car, from the observation of a middle-class family in India going back home on one scooter. So they designed the Nano as an affordable car to replace scooters for the middle class in India. Not only the concept, but also the distribution, the organization, the sales strategy, the financing came from there too. These are examples that show how you can derive an opportunity from straight market observation. There is a very important research work conducted by Eric von Hippel, professor at the MIT, about what he calls lead users. The lead users theory is based on the observation that in many industries, new products often don't come from laboratories, innovation groups, but instead directly from users, and more specifically from peculiar users whom he calls lead users. In the domain of scientific instrumentation, 67% of innovations are coming from users and only 21% from manufacturers. In the chemical industry, it's up to 70% of the innovations that are coming from users and only 30% from manufacturers. In consumer markets, like windsurfing, skateboarding, mountain biking, 60% of the innovations come from users and only 25% from manufacturers. So lead users do represent in a number of industries the dominant source of innovation, not the manufacturers. Who are they? Usually people who have two characteristics. They have a higher need than the average, and they cannot find an acceptable solution in existing product, and they also have the motivation to resolve this need. A study conducted by another researcher, Gary Lillian at 3M, compared internal project and lead user projects and demonstrated that lead user projects are on average more innovative, have a higher potential in terms of market share, and generates higher revenue. This being recognized, it means that one of the jobs of the innovator may then become to find the lead users in the domain he's interested in, and then observe, listen, and eventually convert their solution into a business. Sometimes, the lead user himself may become the entrepreneur. In 1994, Jerry Yang and David Philo developed for their own use an online directory of websites. This online directory of websites became later on Yahoo. The principles of observation can be worded like that. Observe like an anthropologist or like a traveler. It means that you must develop the mindset where you are receptive to every sign, action, language, and behavior that might carry information about what users might need or what problem they may have. Procter & Gamble sends their marketing executives to foreign countries where they don't speak the language. Then they are forced to observe and notice everything but verbal communication. Starbucks also emerged from observation. It is said that the founder, Howard Schultz, stayed for weeks in Milano visiting and observing espresso bars. And the last point about observation is nature. Nature had millions of years to try, select, and confirm very innovative and efficient solutions. So it is indeed a major source of inspiration for the innovator. Allow me to quote an IP routing algorithm developed by the MIT based on the observation of ants. A building architecture in South Africa that doesn't need air conditioning because of its design based on the observation of termites' mounds. Or a cleaning, detergent, depolluting product based on how enzymes process food in the stomach.